Chun-Li is an up-and-coming DLC character coming out in City of the Wolves. I was given an opportunity from the people of SNK to try her out. I want to thank them so much because I love Chun-Li, so this is a great opportunity. So I decided to take on this challenge to embark on this journey to spend 7 days learning Chun-Li, to find out how different or similar she is to her Street Fighter 6 version.
Ready? Then show me! This is your destiny!
Since this is my first time playing this game and this version of Chun-Li, give me a second to play with her buttons. And I gotta say, I instantly realized that most of her move list is similar to the Street Fighter 6 version, which is great for me since I mastered her a few months ago. But there are a few key differences when it comes to the mechanics that completely make her feel a bit different. The first thing is that this game is a 4-button system, where you have lights and heavy attacks, no medium attacks. And she is no longer a stance character. Serenity Stream was removed, and Kikoken is not a charge input anymore. You do it now by pressing down forward and light punch. This is something I feel like is an improvement because you no longer have to wait or take too long, and you can compete with zoners like a Shoto playstyle would. Her spinning bird kick does remain the same with the charge input, which is good. A lot of her iconic moves are still in this game, and because you have less buttons, some of her attacks has also changed into new directions. It will take me some time to honestly get used to this. It feels a bit awkward right now with no medium buttons, but give me some time to learn her and make some combos. After 30 minutes, here are some of the bread and butter combos I found that we can start using against some opponents.
Show me those bread and butter combos!
Now that we know some of the basics, let's go and finally try out Versus Mode.
I may be rusty, but rust still cuts deep.
Today is the day we try out Fatal Fury City of the Wolves for the first time, and honestly, I'm a bit nervous on how this will go. I always wanted to try this game out, but as you know, I am currently broke. So let's wing it and just have fun.
Ready? Then show me!
Okay. Whoa! Oh! Okay. Whoa, you can move 3D! Oh, how do I do that? Okay, hold on. Whoa, how do I do that?
Why are you running? Why are you
Give me
running?
a second to breathe, hold up! Whoa, what the heck?
Yo, stop embarrassing me. Your job is to convince the audience to buy me. Remember?
What? What the? This feels so weird. What the? How do you jump that like that? What the hell? Ah. Okay, took one round. Oh, you got the classic animation. up. Damn it. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the gameplay feels a little bit slower here. Oh, what the hell? Why was I facing the other way? Ah, I can't even beat an AI.
Didn't we just go over these lessons before?
Now let's be a little bit more serious on how to play Chun-Li. I'm sure y'all know how to play her from my last video, but in case you don't know, since this is a different franchise, let me break it down on how to utilize her. First up, Kikoken, which is her fireball projectile. This is one of her iconic moves and the best way to approach opponents from a distance. This game works a bit differently and has been more simplified. Let me explain. There are two options for projectiles here, light and heavy versions. The light version is slightly slower and can reach all across the screen, but this time you cannot walk behind it like it was in Street Fighter 6, so it's just a normal tool now. The heavier version goes a bit faster but reaches a shorter distance. The enhanced version is a stronger version and has multiple hits, meaning it can be connected for a combo. Here are some examples. The most interesting thing about Kikoken is that she can juggle with it, and there is a new mechanic called Feint, where you can stop mid-animation. In other words, you can fake them out. A viable strategy she has is that you can use this mid-range to check the opponent. Or better yet, use crouching medium kick with Kikoken to be safe on block. We will go over more about this type of mechanic later in the video, but what you normally do with Chun-Li is to throw as many projectiles as you can, and if the opponent decides to jump over them, use your anti-airs to punish the opponent. The next strategy Chun-Li has, and this one is a very effective one, and that is using her footsie tools in neutral. And that's because of her heavy punch, which is used to check the opponent. And actually her Street Fighter V medium kick has returned as well, but the execution has changed, which feels a bit odd for me. Her other normals are as good too because of its reach. The idea behind them is that you can simply use them in neutral to check the opponent, and then from a distance use your fireball as well. So now that we have a better idea on her basics, let's go back to versus mode and give it a try one more time.
Don't give up. I believe in you.
On day 3, it went a bit better because I changed the AI to level 1 at the beginning of the day to level 3 at the end of the day. This way I can properly get used to the character and handle the pressure first. It also allows me to understand some of the matchups. But a few things I noticed when it comes to Chun-Li is that the timing for doing some combos is a bit tighter than what I'm normally used to. For example, the input window timing for doing a spinning bird kick seems to be a bit difficult when it comes to the higher execution combos. Or maybe I'm just not inputting it correctly. I'm just trying to do it as soon as possible, but it doesn't register, or it does something else. So I end up not using the spinning bird kick as often as I normally do. And sometimes when I'm panicking, a lot of the times my input gets messed up and something else comes out. For example, sometimes when I try to shimmy, move back and forth, or go up and down to block, then try to use pokes right after, a normal that I don't want to come out comes out. That's the thing about having normals or medium attacks with diagonal input, which I'm not a fan of. But at least they have it here. I just need to keep on practicing.
Offense is great and all. However, you have to throw in some defensive options if you want to win.
I want to talk about SPG, what it is, what I learned, and what you can do with it. So let's go over it. SPG stands for Selective Potential Gear. You will notice this when you try to select your character. You can either place it in the beginning, middle, or end of your health bar. What this does is activate more tools that your character can use. You can kind of think of it like the Mortal Kombat 1 Fatal Blow system, if you were to able to select when you can activate it. When you hit a certain amount of health, you can activate this mechanic. Here you have access now to a Rev Blow system, which is an armor special move to keep opponents away. You can also do this in the air to get them off of you, which is a nice defensive option. The downside though is that this does build up your reg meter, so keep that in mind. But if you want, this could be applied as a combo ender for a little bit more damage. Lastly, you can get access to what is called hidden gear, which is like a fatal blow system or the ultimate super that does more damage. Now that we know what this is and a little bit more about it, let's try it in versus. Hell yeah, bro! We actually did the SPG.
Sometimes you have to fake it till you make it.
Now I want to go over the feints and break system. These are very unique mechanics that City of the Wolves has that this will allow you to continue pressure or mix up the opponent. Chun-Li has a couple of them, but first, what are they? Well, these attacks basically are moves that allow you to cancel mid-animation, and that's either to feint or bait the opponent. For example, you can do this with Chun-Li's Kikoken. Going into medium kick into fireball is a safe strategy for Chun-Li, but you can also mix up the opponent by stopping the Kikoken and maybe go for another poke or better reposition yourself. You are also allowed to do this during some of your combos as well, which makes it awesome. The other move you can do feint is the lightning legs. I like this one because you can move a bit forward, so this means this can be used as an offensive tool. Since I'm brand new and a little bit in a time crunch, I don't think I can find ways to implement this during a combo, but I'll see what I can do. But I do see the potential though for other characters. The next mechanic this game offers is the break system, which almost works the same as feints, but it's a bit different. Breaking a special move apart allows you to then do something else. For example, two special moves after the other. Here's some examples. This potential is what allows you to do more combos. Some of the moves you can break up is lightning legs, Hazanchu, Tensho kicks, and your second super. Now that we have a better understanding of how these works, I want to see if I could do them in versus mode.
You know what really grinds my gears? People who can't make up their minds.
I think it's time to learn some supers, or I think this is called the gears. This way we have more ways to deal big boy damage. I'm still learning the timing of this, so bear with me. But based on my past experience, here are some combos. Now that we can do this, let me see if we can do it on versus mode.
It's okay. Just tell me how great I am.
So what are my thoughts after playing Chun-Li for a week in City of the Wolves? Honestly, this is the best way for me to get into learning the game, and I'm glad I was able to try her out. I only played for an hour or two these past days because I had other things on my plate, but I had fun learning her. Even with the same move list she had from Street Fighter 6. It still felt a little different because of the overall mechanics of the game. A few things I noticed that she does struggle with sometimes is being in that close range for all her light attacks to land. I wish there was a way to get in there because her mobility is kind of slowed down here. I'm so used to being able to drive rush in to close the distance, and sometimes you can't even mash light attacks back to back because this is not how the game works here, which was a hard habit to get rid of. I'm still adapted to what this game offers and how the other characters play. I wish I had access to online or to trials so I can explore more with Chun-Li. So by the time I upload this, she most likely will be already out. I'm still adapted to what this game offers and how the other characters play. Everything was from scratch, which is why it took me longer to adapt to the game. As for tier list, it is way too soon to tell and I'm still brand new to it, so I can't say much about it. By the time I upload this, she most likely will be already out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video even though it's different from my channel. But if you guys did, be sure to give the video a like and share would be appreciated. I'm still working on my Tekken 8 video as well as my next Mortal Kombat 1 video for the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you guys have a good day.